everybody. We are so excited that you've agreed to come alongside us on this mother-daughter project that Maya and myself are working on. The producer talked to me at length about what he needs from you guys to do. Since it's quarantine and all of you are all around the country, it's up to you to film your own story. He's going to edit it and put it together. So here are the rules that he needs you to follow, and so that there's some cohesiveness in the documentary. Number one, the equipment needed. If you have a high digital camera, that's fine. If you don't, a really good smartphone with high quality will be just fine. You will also need a tripod. The importance, he said, is to be able to keep it steady. Don't allow anyone to hold it, try to film you and your daughter. Put it on a tripod so it can be steady. Of course, a charger. We don't want your battery going out in the middle of filming, so make sure you have a good charger. That's all the equipment he said that you'll need. If you have lighting and want to use lighting, that's fine, but if you don't, he said on his end, he can make it do. Okay, what else did he say? Oh, where to film. Any comfortable place. Couch, sofa. Make sure the aesthetics are nice. When people are watching, you know, it's like, oh, I like where they're sitting. It looks comfortable. It looks inviting. Anything like that. He said, do not sit in front of a window. So if your sofa is in front of a window, we can't do it. He cannot have any natural light or any kind of light coming from behind. What else did he say? Oh, film horizontally. Right now, Maya is filming me vertically. He wants you to put your phone horizontally for all of the filming. Next, oh, absolutely no background noise. He said because we're not using microphones or lapel mics, nothing can be happening in the background. No smoothie making, nor doorbell ringing, no dogs barking, complete silence when you're filming. He said because he will not be able to block it out because it would have already been filmed. Okay, that's it for that part. Wardrobe. I know you're thinking, what will we wear? Let me just give you a caveat. This is not a church-sponsored documentary. You be you. Whatever you want to wear, however comfortable you are, jewelry, clothes, whatever. This is a documentary for women, okay? So be comfortable, be at ease, let your outfit reflect your personal style, relaxed, whatever you want to do, it's fine. I will say that the filming will probably be, so like I said, the wardrobe, all that should be set, and we will be filming from the waist up, so keep that in mind. Bright colors, you'll be fine. Finally, content. This is the most important part, because I know when you read the email, you're like, ooh, how much do I share? What do we say? What are these questions going to be? They're thought-provoking questions. They're good questions that will cause reflection, maybe a little bit of emotion. It's important that the responses be heartfelt, sincere, and authentic. But I will say this, don't say anything that you're not comfortable sharing with the public. I'll just say that. We don't want you to, after it's filmed and everything, like, you know, maybe I shouldn't have said that. It's in production now. That will be a lot of chaos to try to remove it. So we want you to walk this thin line of vulnerability without a lot of exposure, if that makes any sense. So moms, this is not the time to reveal to your daughters who their real dad is. We're not here for that. Daughters, it's not the time to confess that you've been stealing out of TJ Maxx. That's not what we're here for, okay? We're here for answer these questions as honestly and authentically as possible to inspire and empower other women. So vulnerability without TMI. Okay. Last thing. I think that's all that he gave me. All right, so now I want to just say to you guys, try to get these things done, but don't rush it. If you try to sit down and answer all 12 questions and you have a teenage daughter, probably by question 6 or 7, It's going to start being one-word answers, trying to get through it. Take a break. You don't have to do it all at once. Because it's a documentary and they're open-ended questions, the more information and the more talking you do, the better for us to edit and give us like a robust documentary. For example, what are some attributes in your daughter that you find reflect you? I made this up. She's organized and she's a good leader. We can't have that. It has to be explain why, give examples, you know, kind of expound on it. It's a documentary, want more information. Encourage your daughter to do the same. So do about 3 questions, take a break, come back. Now, how do you do the questions? I'm going to show you how to do that because for editing purposes, he says, we're going to need to cut and splice and hear these 2 moms talk about it, and then their 2 daughters talk about the same thing. So it's going to be a lot of cut and splice, and we need to get right to the right questions at the right time. So this is what you're going to do. There are 12 questions in all. You're going to hit record. You and your daughter are sitting on the couch. You hold up a sign that says, question number 1, Mom. That way, while he's just looking through, he's like, oh, that's question 1. I'll move it over here. You read the question to yourself and you start speaking to the camera. After you've done the whole entire question 1, you stop, pause. Your daughter, she holds up question 1, daughter. Then she answers that question. After she answers that question 1, you stop videoing and name that one. If your last name is Newman, Newman, question 1 of 12. Done. When you come to do the next question, you do the same thing. Question 2, Mom. Answer the question, expound on it, do whatever you want. Stop. Then your daughter raises up. Question 2, daughter. She does it. She finishes it. You end the video, name it Newman 2 of 12. I know it sounds weird, but it's the best way for him to be able to pull things together without listening to everything. I know I've said a lot. I'm going to send this to you in a format, but I wanted to get your creative juices rolling, give you a better idea of what we're doing. So watch this video a couple times if you need to. Text me, call me. This is going to be beautiful. It's going to be amazing. I want you guys to give 100%. We want women all across the world to see this and say they were inspired by it. And I don't know, I just think that there's going to be a lot of good that comes out of this. So I'm super excited. Love you guys. Please, 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 please start thinking, start your videos, get your equipment, and I'll see you soon.